Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talk. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talk. Have you ever seen snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Fall in the six. Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Fall in the six. Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? If I knew back then what I knew right now, I'd be on right now. I'm the nigga right now. I'm the nigga right now. Got your bitch right now. Since you want it right now. Getting litty right now. Wanna text me right now. Outside right now. Please do not get in my face. You know that I'm riding no whip. I just needed my space. I drink it straight with no chase. Love when you making that face. Living out of suitcase. Annie, are you okay? I fuck you good the long way. Watch how you talking to me. 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 Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six?
She's a keeper, legs like Serena, strong like Xena, turn into a screamer. She's a dancer, money from Atlanta. She's a cancer, phone ring, no answer. I'm getting litty, mixed dirty with the fana. My life a movie, I always got a camera. I'm at Cabana, she's sucking my banana. Ooh, na-na. If we never met, I'm there right now. Put a bullet in my hair right now.
Yeah, I'm living off of moonlight, moonlight. Talking but you don't fight. About a new life. Even when I'm wrong, you know I'm still right. On another level, reach a new height. I used to hit the block just in all white. No, I can't bless you, but my gun might. Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Fall in the six. Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Fall in the six. Yeah, I'm living off of moonlight, moonlight. Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? What I know right now, what I know right now, if I knew right now, what I knew right now, I be on 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 right now.
Sometimes they take your whole body. Sometimes they take your whole body. That's crazy. That's crazy. Hi, baby. I hope you're good. That's crazy. I don't even know what to say. You know what? Hello. Hope everyone is good. Everyone's well. Dog, I don't even know where to start. V? He said, give me the body. He said, you are a child of revenge. What are you hesitating for? I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Oh, just to explain, I have a lot of small little sayings and little like phrases in my community. When Drake put out Certified Lover Boy, I made a joke about being a certified Baam lover and I abbreviated it to CBL. So there was one point where we learned about V really being in Baam and I made a joke like, was it CVL all along? So that's what CVL just means, certified V lover. So I just switched the B for the V, so Baam. Saraid said, we have to call this version of Bam Vam. So this is Vam right now. This Vam. It's Vam season. Let me catch up to the comments, and then we'll yo, this is crazy. This is crazy. CVL. This chapter was insane. Yeah, so Knox, I think it was explained to you. Certified V lovers. Yeah. This has so many theories, like maybe when Zahard saw and Bam eyes it was VL along. Naya jumped ships immediately after telling the CVLs he would never, and I'm wrong. And I'm like, damn, y'all was right the whole time. I have to give you guys credit. You were seeing something I clearly was refusing to register. Maybe because I didn't want it to happen. I'm not a huge fan of like the whole body snatching thing, unless it's done in an interesting way. Plus, to some degree, I'm a little used to it from like, Hollow Ichigo, if you will, and then like the Cube of Kurama, and like it's like, I don't know. So Bam V is the Sukuna Yuji situation. I don't know, maybe. Thought I was gonna miss this stream? No. My other stream went really long because I did 2 Kubera chapters and they were really good, and I had a long discussion about it. Hi, babes. The 25th VAM is here. Exactly. Yes. Well, good to be here. Rachel, why is it 25? Why? Yo, greetings from Greece. Hey, what's poppin'? I wish I could say more, but all they taught me was Malaka. One of my good friends is Greek. Finally catching a stream from Europe. I love to see it. It was only a matter of time, in my opinion. I got to drive ahead, so like the stream, guys. I'll be listening in. Cool. I'm glad SCU finally freed that Chekhov's gun. Yeah, I feel it. Vam. If he was gonna take his body at some point, this point makes the most sense. When we got the other 2 family heads there and Loose like in the Reg 2, it makes it more hype as well. It would be a missed opportunity. V versus Tramray custody battle win. Why does Rachel and Yura have BBLs? Do they? I hope V never returns the body to Bam. That's crazy. Hello, Naya. Been waiting for you because the chapter had the fandom in a chokehold. I feel it. What about certified nigga boy? That's me. Also like the lot. Yes, like the stream, everybody. Like the stream. Hit the like. We gonna discuss, man. We got some things to talk about. I feel like this is not all the way up there. Is this like not all the way in? My tree pin? Okay. This chapter made me anxious waiting for next chapter. I'm not entirely sure how I feel the development. I'm kind of with you, Han, but let me just like get through, I guess, the other things first, and then let's talk about the V stuff real quick. Is there anything in this chapter before the V reveal that you think needs to be discussed? Because for me, the only 2 things I cared about is whatever the hell Yura did to Endorsi, where she brought out a chalice, a wine glass, whatever, broke it. Endorsi was like, what? And it's like, oh, like my wound. Like, I thought she took it from the hidden floor. People are thinking she took it from the workshop or the ship Wan Ryu's. The ships that can like teleport. And this is some pocket ship Wan Ryu ability thing. I don't know that I believe that's the case, but something is wrong with Endorsi, and Aguero does not care. Help her. She is dying. Help. I like how Aguero came and stunned. Like, you know what a game is to me? When all you little morons do all your little scurrying around and all of this, that, only for me to come and win the game. That was dope. Everything else was pretty whatever to me for the most part until the V part. That Cup One Ryu, that man said, V said, the line said, you are a child made for revenge. Why are you hesitating? I don't know. All things considered, Bam was taking way too long to make any type of decision. But I don't even know. Y'all gotta talk to me. I don't know how I feel about this yet. I'm not mad at it. I don't love it. I don't hate it. I'm cautiously optimistic, and I truly want to see how it plays out. When it's said and done and it plays out, then I'm gonna know exactly how I want to like proceed with this moving forward. But I do want to give most of my community credit. You guys have been harping on the V thing for a while, even before the line was shown. Where I started to come around, I didn't see it, so I'm taking no credit for anything here. I didn't know. I didn't see it coming. Welcome to the family, Vam. Loose leg stops keep rising. Garam saying she couldn't even say to Bam that he will come back, resenting her. And Rachel at season 2, chapter 314 said that Bam isn't a hero. He's a monster that will devour the tower, said by Arlene. You also have to remember that Rachel says she's scared of the night. Bam's name has 2 definitions, chestnut and night. And I think when she said night, she was referring to something related to V or something inside Bam that truly terrified her to her core. I did enjoy Kun's smugness, agreed. Cup 1 Ryu. Bam's hair grew long with the V takeover. Yep. I interpreted as coming back from the hidden floor. That's what I thought too. Kun is like us. He don't care. Kun, who cares if I was dead 5 minutes ago? I'm going to win. So do we think that when Lusek was talking about V, now when he talked about letting their God witness the death of a 10, I do have a feeling for some reason Lusek had a feeling that I think Lusek knew V was in Bam in some capacity. I don't know that he knew when it was going to come out, but maybe he thought this was a good opportunity for it. Bam was buffering. He was lagging. And Dorsey being hurt does make sense. That does make things simpler for the future. She won't be able to teleport for a while, and her being hurt might make Bam regain control later. Okay. He is spitting facts, though. Bam was not loved by his dads. Why was V able to take him over is the question. Seems like Enkidu awoken him, but then it seemed like he was going to go back to slumber or something. In the last chapter, when Enkidu slashed Bam with that red attack, we saw the V line take the hit for some reason. So I think that hatred in Enkidu for Traumare reawoken V. I wonder if this is actually V, a fragment of his soul or some such, or just some sort of imprint. I can't even tell you. Yura and Rachel probably stole some items from Gustang's treasure chest in his ship. It's fitting to be Gustang's item because it's an anti-anima, and maybe Traumare put some anima to Dorsey after healing. I have no clue what will happen next. Neither do I. Just read the chapter. I'm not sure what to think. You're kind of with me then. Would be cool if Rachel was actually there when V was put in Bam. So is this Bam's version of Super Saiyan 3? No. Hello, what's up, Lobs? If V is inside Bam, then who the heck is Arc Young? I never thought Arc Young was V though. That wasn't my theory, so that doesn't change anything on my end of things. But I don't know. Ghost is still an enigma. We have no idea what to think or who that really is. Either way, this chapter reignited a little of excitement for the future of TOG for me. I think I agree with you, Naya. I'm indifferent on it, but this is maybe the shake-up Bam needed after stagnating for so goddamn long. I don't want to be too optimistic. I'm kind of scared for Dorsey. I hope Traumare didn't pull one of his nasty tricks again. Maybe it is the Traumare thing and not the chalice. I think V is going to be stronger than Mazzino. Ooh, what's fighting words? V got tired of Bam getting hit and was like, bro, give me the controller before this connection kills us both. I don't think this is actually the same V who climbed with the other 12. I agree. I have a feeling he's probably some type of spirit placed in Bam's body, which calls itself V. Ghost is the 24th night. This can go in so many ways. 1, the family head seeing V and Bam and making him the new family head and train him. 2, V kills Trom and takes his seat with loose leg. B, Bam cancels V when about to kill Traumare and then the chess game. So V gonna scrap with Urek and them now, probably. Yeah, it still needs to wait and see, but it looks like we may get V killing a family head for Bam. I think the point of this V takeover and pushing Bam's destiny onto him is for him to fight the destiny put onto him. Yuri, Urek, Rak, and Dorsey and Kun, all of them have been saying Bam is Bam. I don't know. The idea of V committing suicide then coming back for revenge don't sit right with me. If anything, I can see Arlene resurrecting V's body because it's strong, but it's her soul controlling it. Somebody does think this is Arlene and not V. I don't know if anyone else has that thought process going through their head right now. Don't think I can forgive SLU if something happens to Dorsey. I think Loose Leg is definitely 100% knew when and where this would happen because of Hwaryun and the Red Witches. That's a good point. Hwaryun did make an ominous statement about that. I could see Urek beating up Vam and allowing Bam to snap out of it. I think V is gonna square up with all the regulars. Okay, so let me get my shit off because y'all coming too fast for me to catch up. When the monster came down, I think this is when Mazzino punched it in, and when V took over Bam's body, he destroyed it. You can see remnants of the like disconnect, spatial distortion energy dissipating, and I do think we're gonna get a V, Loose Leg, Gustang, Traumare, and Mazzino standoff. I don't know how far it goes, how long it goes, who does or doesn't die, and how long it takes for Bam to snap back into his body. But when it comes to what I'm supposed to think about whatever this V thing is, I don't know. And we've already had a really big discussion talking about all our theories, so I don't feel the need to rehash that ground. Pace says, I'm with the theory that this V is exactly who he says he is. The power from the outside with the objective of Arlene's revenge. I pray this isn't a power-up that can only be tapped into in certain circumstances that overpowers Bam. He already has a lot of overwhelming plot armor. I want him to feel weaker, more desperate. I wonder if Endorse has internal bleeding, maybe a sound-like attack doing internal damage. Against the families. I don't want to be too optimistic, but Wagner coming back into the story now would be a really damn cool, especially with the target of his sword maybe being Bam or V within Bam? Vam? As a Gustang meat writer and pole polisher, I'm happy that it's likely that V will join Gustang's side, so Gustang will be fine. You think so? You think he's more so going to go against Traumare? Maybe because Enkidu's rage woke him up and it was directed at Traumare? But Bellavir was there too, though, in his body. It would be interesting if the Blue Demon talks to this version of Vam. If V talks to Urek and says shit about Bam being a child weapon of revenge, I could see Urek slapping the ish out of V. The dynamic between JVG and Bam parallel with V and Zahar, so it could be cool with both of these characters clashing. I actually really like the idea of Wagner making his move, or maybe even where he is, the sword starting to glow or teleporting him here or something. An administrator is definitely appearing. This clash is too big. What can the administrator really do, though, Restless Monarch, is my question. I think Trauma did the bare minimum in healing and Dorsey, and the cup just reopened the wounds or is doing something much worse. Also, it seems like I guess Bam will now assume leadership, or at least the deputy leader of FUG now. Pole polishers is crazy. Oh my God, this might be why Loose Like is playing the distance game right now. He's waiting for his lord to appear. He's stalling. To be honest, I don't want this to be an actual power-up for Bam. Neither do I. I do not want to see F. Wagner on my screen at all. I can see V complimenting Urek for his skills mid-fight. V may see the scales and think Gustang is doing his job. I want Urek to slap and wash every big fish here. Traumare, Gustang, V, Looselek, and the boss. I feel it. Also, I hope Looselek doesn't can call him V. I hope he calls him by his real expanded name. His name is obviously not V. I'm going to say this. His name could be like a Vermilion or something. But a lot of people don't know that in Death Note, L's name is L. His last name is Laliet. First name is legitimately just L. I don't know how this shows up for you guys. So maybe V's first name is V. I don't know. I think Enryu traumatized the administrators in terms of confronting irregulars. I don't think one's showing up. I don't think they could even do anything, honestly. Holy fuck, bro. What do I do? You think it's actually Viole? What if it's violet or Viomir? I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. I don't know what a V means. Velma, Vegeta, Vegeta. Final answer. His name is just Violette Grace because Bam is Bam though. His name is gonna be Juviol, and SIU is gonna be having his "I'm so smart" cap on. How strong will V be now? As strong as Bam or as strong as Zahard? I think he's family head level. I think he could exude all the powers that. I guess unless Bam's body not being as strong as it can be, limits how much output V can do without damaging it. Think how the one tail cloak really damaged Naruto's arm. And maybe the stronger he got, the more cloaks he can take before it started to damage his body. They might confront one family head being dumb, but not two family heads and Urek, and now Vam. Velma sucks. Agreed. I'm just talking. Well, OG Velma, cool. We got 60 people in here. Go ahead and like the video. Think about joining the Patreon or becoming a member for some perks. I got a $1, $2, $3, and I think $4 tier per month. Consider supporting me. I think V is clearly stronger than Zahar, and I think V can definitely take Urek on. I'm not there yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if he was stronger than Zahar at some point and around Mazino's level. We will probably see Bam and Dada Violet talking aside while his father is the one controlling Violet and hypes up Bam, and the Bam could control his body. I'm not going to lie, I hate this V thing. How did the line Bam do himself turn into V? Second, how the F was Bam not able to notice V was inside him even for once? Sales genius. I am not all the way there yet. I'm cautiously optimistic. I'm going to see how it all plays out before I give my final verdict. But everything you're saying, I think, is a fair thought to have. This Vam shouldn't be strong enough to fight family heads right now, because if Vam starts beating family heads right now, it's rushing Bam's progression to get to family head level. I'd rather he get to family head level through training rather than some V Karama power up. This is TOG though. Vam is gonna pull a Kenpachi Bankai. V is probably as strong as the family head, but his body will make him fight Rune level 1, so no armor, fist only. I think the resentment of the souls triggered the progression. For the real question is, who is he going to fight? The family heads or Urek? Lesbian arrogant until now, since V is equal to Jihad. They did say that Bam's body is barely ranker level, so maybe V can't do much. V is probably the weakest family head since he's been out of commission, and the rest probably got stronger from the time he goes on after the war. I don't think Prime V's on par with Zahar. They could go either way. I wonder how strong V is in Bam's body. That's a good point. Good question to think about. SIU as well as may as well throw Zahard in there as well at this point. Shit, let's have Bam versus Zahard now and end the story next arc. Yo, what's up, Lizard? I think Bam will be able to truly devour V at some point. I'm not too worried about this. And why does V eyes look the same as Loose Lex on the dark side? Mid-ass chapter, the SIU trying to save that with the V reveal. He just might be. He just could be. That possibility does exist. 1 second. Oh my God. That's the wrong page, but cool. Look at my young paperwork shit. Question. Did people genuinely enjoy the chapter from start to finish, or did your intrigue get piqued and your interest get piqued truly when the V stuff started happening? Because aside from Endorsi taking whatever explosion Yura stole from something, I wasn't particularly moved. Am I sick? I don't think so, but my throat hurts a little bit, and I do have a slight headache. I'm okay, though. I do want more from Rachel, to be honest, especially after Yura tried and failed to hype himself up. We're not the same as we were before. I would like to see it. Can you prove that? We don't believe you. I mean, if this V has any of his experience and the thorns, we may see some powerful stuff. My only question is he limited the same way Arcanak is limited by the body he's in? I'm sure with Yama being as strong as he is now, Arcanak could exude or power himself up more through his body. Think Goku Black from Super. He took over Goku's body after he attained godly ki. Think maybe Ginyu not being able to use his body properly when he took it over in Namek. I feel like if V is limited in any way, it's because Bam's body isn't strong enough to withstand the full Shinsu might of V's abilities. That's what I'm saying. Because how strong do we think Bam is without Shinsu and Shinsu reinforcement and Shinsu quality and shape? His Shinsu property conversions. How strong would you put his body? You get what I'm saying? It was okay, but peak at the end. V and Loose Leg versus Urek and Trauma and Gustang. Chapter was kind of weak until the cliffhanger. It'll be funny if we get a frame of V kneeled over, traumatized by V's aura, in the same way that Emu just got. I enjoy the Yura and Endorsi stuff, but then Kun and Endorsi. Throughout the chapter, I was like, give us the Urek versus 2 family heads already. Fair enough, Med 33. 10 out of 10, loved Kun. Now I see why Gustang hates V. Bro want to get some milk for who knows how long, and the first thing he says to his son is, why aren't you getting revenge? Give me your body. I'm enjoying Tower God and its depths of lore. I go back and reread old content and everything now becomes more clear. The chapter was annoying because it switched away from the Irregulars battle. But V is somewhat interesting. We might see some of V's notorious tension, but maybe nothing special in terms of the body reinforcement, physical feats, especially after getting thrashed by Dumas 30 seconds ago. Shoot. I lost where I was at. Why did this wave of fatigue just hit your boy like that? I'm good. I'm Gucci. We are not the same. We have this strong cup that can only be used once, and then after we use it, we'll be the same as we were on the L trade. V is gonna destroy Bam's body and be like, sorry, son, it was just fun to fight my old friends again, but hey, your friends are okay. I enjoyed some of the character banter between Conan and Dorsey, Euro, and Rachel. Didn't love the chapter, though, and although V piqued my interest, I still have to see how it plays out. I don't think TOG has expanded properly on body strength requirements to Shinsu. Bam's body is strong enough to use Shinsu and defeat high rankers. But family heads, what about that? But isn't Bam not bound by any Shinsu resistance? He's an irregular after all. If it's Shinsu problem, he can do it. Okay, that's fair. Can V even use the thorn? I think it was crafted exclusively for Bam. What if the thorn can't tell because it's Bam's body? You get me? Even if V is limited to Bam's body power, I'm hoping V experience allows us to see what Bam's arsenal is truly capable of in the right hands. He took control of Bam's body like it's I'm at the point. Is that child even V's eyes are black? Bam has gotten pretty ripped recently. Oh, I mean Zahar kneeled over traumatized by V's aura. Typo. V and Urek about to be 2v2s coming. So we can say that all in all, SIU did make the chess game relevant again after half a year. Rack's chess piece was intended. It didn't matter. Why was Rack chess piece matter to the trade? I thought if your chess piece gets destroyed, you're just out the game. So like, Rack hasn't been useful like that in any capacity anyway. So get out the game. Yeah, I wasn't here last week, so I want to say that friendship speech Bam forced and Kun last chapter stunk so much. Bam's condescending tone plus Kun acting like he's the perfect friend was annoying. I hope this is not one of those control or friend the beast inside of me trope. This disposition can't be easily fixed. We will be okay. I didn't really understand what Enkidu switching patch pieces with Bam would change. Like the stream, guys. I overall enjoyed what was happening before the V stuff, but Miller Rear not noticing the lighthouse and flying at him kind of broke my immersion. That's totally fair. Broke your immersion. Where was I? But how much does V actually care about Bam? He said he was made for revenge. That kind of suggests that he doesn't care for Bam, for him necessarily, as anything else other than the tool. I think that's the case. V versus Loose Leg and Trauma. What if Ghost is V's corpse and V inside Bam is a portion of V's soul? Hope V can be revived and separated from Bam. I don't buy that Archaeopter Ghost is V's body. I actually think Loose Leg's own makes more sense, even though we've seen him in the past and he looks similar. But that's interesting. V and Arlene were portrayed as more good guys compared to the other family heads, though. However, what happened afterwards might have driven them to only use Bam as a tool, like other family heads drastically changed. And who knows what Bam exactly is? We don't yet. This is why I want to know if V has any experiences, because I'm sure the body will limit V. I wonder if he can use Bam's power better than him based off experience. He may be able to use the ground limit. My brain just fucking farted, bro. This is why I want to know if V has experiences, because I'm sure the body will limit V. I wonder if he can use Bam's power better than him based off experience. He may be able to work around a limit. Why didn't Trauma Ray's monster come back after Erect Punch? Aren't they immortal until Trauma Ray's killed? It looked like the energy. I actually want to show you guys this and tell me what you guys think. It looked like V's energy dissipated it, though. Like take a look here. Because I think this is all converging around the same time. So take a look here. It's not on screen, my bad. There we go. Take a look here. And maybe you'll see what I'm saying. So as you can see, there's the light coming, right? You see the light from V inside of Bam, the little crater thing that you drew, whatever. Boom, right? Now look. Look at that. Look at the green stuff. It looks like it's bursting through the disconnect green energy and getting rid of it and removing it. You get what I'm saying? Even at the bottom here, you can still see it. And then it flashes to the outside. He takes over his body. And now he's there. As CVL. Looking like a menace to society. Looking like a menace to society. Bombaras Clad. You see what I'm saying, though, right? You get what I'm saying? Oh, let me take this down. You get me, though, right? You see, you're picking up what I'm putting down, correct? Let me see now. Give me 1 second. I'm just unbuttoning. I need to change, yo. And beard. What bomberas clad? We need for beard. Okay. What y'all saying to me? What's up, Raphael? Hey, yo, just want to see your reaction. That's what's up. What'd you think? Like the stream, overall what's happening. Rag, Ghost is V. Arlene was portrayed. I said that already, so this is why. Wrong limit. Why didn't Farmers? I hated the chapter. I'm not a fan of this V being aside. Plus, if SE was going to have V take over Bam, SE could have found a better way to bring him out in a crazy moment to shock everyone. Sales is not moved. He's unmoved. Or she's unmoved. They're unmoved. Bam about to resent some people. Red Witch said he might once V appears. Huaruyun did kind of foreshadow this too. All things considered. She did. Yeah, it's telling that V didn't call him son. What's up? How late are you? I'm about 35 minutes in, so 30 minutes I'd say. Maybe he'll be able to use the black Shinsu that Bam was used against white. Ooh, the dark change. Sorry for word vomit. Ran out of space typing. You're good. I only realized the CVL in the title means ZBL, CVL. Yes, there you go. You got it. Where's the administrator? No clue. He's scared. They're scared. Oh yeah, Rachel might have been right. V literally said Bam was made for revenge, so Bam's purpose might actually be to destroy the tower, then save it, as Rachel said a long time ago. That panel right there was my fave. I feel it. Insta hair growth, indeed. Yeah, it's difficult to know because SIU's drawing has been unclear, but if V can dismiss Trom disconnect effortlessly, that's scary. Pretty boy Vam. Bam did absorb Jihad's the sword thing, so I do wonder if at full power he could even absorb Trauma Rate disconnect and the rest of the family has powers. I think that's his gimmick, devouring and technique replication or copying. Bam said to Aguero that maybe Erdogan is nicer than Kun thought, and Kun said to just take a look at himself in the future. Now Bam is feeling what Kun has felt feeling having a shitty father. How do you feel about V being a shitty father? I don't know yet, because I don't know how to take all of this. Because what if this is like V's soul corrupted by Dark Shinsu, or Arlene's spell gone wrong, or Arlene did something shady, or this is the outside God thinking it's V for some reason. Or V could have changed. This could actually be V, and this is who he is now, and he wants revenge. But bad fathers in like these type of stories are so common to me. I don't even bat an eye. I'm unfazed. I think V being a Bam's body finally explains why Bam is so strong. I still think him being an irregular would have yielded similar results, though. Since anger, resentment are what summoned V, I wonder if Jihad was supposed to attack Bam to awaken him originally. Interesting theory. I really enjoyed the stream. Your reaction to V's step up is nice. Yeah, I was shocked. My mic is kind of low. Why does this happen? Ah! I'm yelling. I thought V stole the cup from Yura stole the cup from the revolutionary. And what's all Bam's abilities and things he collected over time was for V, not for Bam like the Blue Demon. We could be pulling a Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicles. If you know, you know. Lee Xiaoran. And Lee Xiaoran. That's your clue. If you know, you know. If you're a Clamp fan, if you like Cardcaptor Sakura, Holic, and or Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicles, you know where I'm going with this. Does this suffer from the gear problem of what we don't know the exact reason why this was activated? It's a good point. It could be also that Bam was killed by Jihad. Arlene used some concoction with her spells. Magic seems to do wonders by putting V's soul and Bam's in the dead body or something. I think that's plausible. V was bound to be the star within the night. Outside God has to somehow fit in there too. Agreed. How does V know about the prothesis from Arlene if he was supposed to be dead unless Bam was prepared after the 13 family separated? You're onto something there. You might be onto something. Keep that line of thought going. He just wanted to live vicariously through his son. Nothing wrong with that. V did apologize for Bam before taking over his body, so maybe he's not a bad father. Like the stream. The mic is good now? Good. And Dorsey with her widowed tummy ache. What's wrong with her? Is she tired? Is it motion sickness? Is there some strange things in this chapter, man? Devin, I think Yura did that to her. With the chalice she blew up that she stole. I think Yura's responsible for it. Yeah, I could have seen Bam being intended as a trap bomb. Arlene Probs knew Zahard would sense V and Bam and wake him up with his rage from the early days of the tower, causing Bam to reawaken later. I wonder if the outside workshop has something to do with V being inside Bam. Maybe Loose Like made a deal with the workshop to put V in Bam. It would be some kind of reanimation revival by a spell which somehow ties to revenge as some kind of condition in there. Which could then make sense why he said you are made for revenge. But then who was Bam really so far? Who have we really been following? You know what I'm saying? So Bam got V and Urek on his side. Might as well add Enryu and Fanta and have them jump so hard right now. Any bit of tension for Bam's future fights are gone with this chapter. Unless V gets defeated or expelled from his body. You never know. FEG has a decent relationship with Workstop after all. You think it's the souls of Traumaray' attack that were the catalyst for awakening the V. Now, not Enkidu's anger and revenge. I think two things could be true at once. He could sense his old 13 Great Warrior comrades, plus V's, plus the resentment and hatred and rage. The chalice granted insta pregnancy, which is insta death for a princess. With all these chess game progressions, we're close to the end of this game, right? I don't have the answers. I wish I did, but I don't. I'm in the same boat as y'all. I'm in the same boat. I got no clue. But I'm hyped though. This was intriguing. I'm interested to see how this will all shape and play out, and if the execution will be chef's kiss or the chef missed. Yo, put me in a booth. I got bars. Put me in the studio, man. I could see V being an antagonist to Bam's life as a regular. Maybe V's gonna take over for Gustang. Gustang gets murked. Yeah, I guess what I'm most interested in, since Han, you're doing this is a good idea. What are your predictions and theories for what will happen moving forth? Will this be Bam and V end up working together? Does Bam absorb V into himself and V becomes another one of his powers or power sets? Do they share the body and go back and forth? Like, what are you thinking? Could this power be used up and go away like burning all the souls perhaps? Like, where's your mind going? What are your prognostications and theories and predictions for the future? Is really my question for the time being. Like, what are we thinking? Like, look at this demon on our screen. Like, well, go on, Popcorn. Maybe V. Wait, sorry. I'm looking for what. Interesting to rethink the JVG as Bam's sworn enemy from the hidden flora. Now that V has grown the herald like JVG, maybe it's some sort of subconscious fear of Bam. Maybe Bam somewhere in his body knew he was being taken over. We have 73 people in here. Shout out to all of you. I truly appreciate it. I need you to like that video though. Like the video. Hit the like. It's so effortless. Just mink. Tap that button for V hype. Maybe wait, I've read that already. Chapter was funny as F though. Why did they act like Rack's chess piece mattered so much, especially enough to warrant potentially giving a king piece up? I don't know, bro. I think it's possible Bam had a Kid Goku moment and lost his Kakarot side. Rachel possibly found what Bam was supposed to be, the knight, and something occurred that turned him into a chestnut. I kind of like that theory. I like that. But if the chess game is done, wouldn't the administrator get involved now since the deal is done? They have to sit in the chair first. They haven't sat in the chair yet. V was talking about revenge. He might try to kill Gustang and Traumaray next chapter. Shin, I think that's the case. I hope they separate and V comes back to becoming FUG leader. Vam going to become Vakuna. Bam and Vurek. No, I'm kidding. Bam and V sharing the body is a cool parallel to White, Hulk, and Vicente. Where you get the new Clark's Day Daddy? Like my shoes? Oh shoot, I forgot to put myself back on screen, my bad. I'm just chilling. V on screen. Put the N on screen. That's me. Ain't no, you know what, guys? Hold on. My name is Naya. I hear a voice. What do you mean I'm not doing the stream properly? I have now become Ayan. This is not Naya. I am now Ayan. This is a whole different person. I just turned into a whole. Yo, Naya got sealed inside. I'm Ayan. What's poppin', y'all? What's going on? Stream? You thought V's the only person who could steal? I'm a body snatcher too, though. Let me stop being stupid. My prediction is V is going to get it back in blood and attack Traumare for starting the war in the first place. Hard to say. Not going to expect V, even though we didn't see that much about him in the flashback, to remain the same as back then. We've seen how much other family heads changed, and especially with what happened. When Dorsey calls out to Baam versus gonna be like, you didn't tell me you had a girlfriend, go make me proud and hit those girls. Jahad thinks are theirs. I hope V appearing means FUG is actually gonna start acting like a threat in the tower. I feel you, Silent Mode. Anybody think there's significance in V's purple eye color? Loose like zombie eyes, purple too, right? I think Arlene's eyes were purple, or the girl we saw that we think was Arlene when Loose like infiltrated. So some people think this is Arlene, or Arlene coded, or Arlene controlling the soul. I'm glad we're getting back to the real fights. Loose like talking to Baam is going to be crazy. Baam will convince him revenge isn't the answer, prompting V to give control back to Baam. Going forward, FUG will follow Baam's goal after solving his internal conflict. V's definitely going to give Baam a power boost, like some JJK switch type training, but V definitely going to go to the family heads after one-shotting Enkidu the Simp. How would V and Urek interact since they never met before? No idea. But I could see Mazzino not liking that something is trying to take over Baam's fate, destiny, and body, and feeling a type of way, and trying to snap Baam out of it. A la Baam having to snap Yuri out of being controlled by the ghost of the 13-month series in the hidden floor. What's going on? I walk away and came back at the weirdest moment? Oops. Yo, I'm Ayan. My body got taken over, babe. This is Ayan. This is not Naya anymore. Mon cœur. Maintenant, tu es en train de parler avec Ayan. V seems to still have that amused type of expression in the flashbacks. He doesn't have some really angry, grim type of expression, even with what happened. That can mean a few things. Why is Baam hesitant when it comes to killing family heads? He is getting annoying. Baam might just want more. Baam just that kind of person. He doesn't want to kill unnecessarily, I guess. Though, to be honest, SU has been a little all over the place with the current art lately. Like, I actually thought he was going to do something with the RDL people, but then he had them turn tail and run away, shake my head. He's been a little scattered. A little disorganized. You gotta put on the excited YouTuber voice to become the ultimate streamer. What's good, chat? It's your boy, Ian, back at it with another video. Or super like the super nigga streams like YouTube. Back in there. It's your boy Ian coming with you with another discussion for Tower of God. Like do the most. When Ian takes over and says his favorite mangaka is to God, that's crazy betrayal. That would be insane. I think his purple eyes are either the combination of him and Baam's equal purple or part of the spell stuff. Fair. Baam, I was begging for him to make a decision like little bro, make a choice, some inner dialogue or something. Say something, man, to get on my nerves. Urek Mazzino, I think they will be separated in some way, no idea how, with V taking over the hacks with him, Blue and Red the rest of the Thorns, and leaving Baam to climb the tower and know how everyone he criticized felt. So does V become his own person, a spirit, take over a better vessel, take over Ghost, take over Looselek? Like what are we thinking? 80 people like the video. Shout out to you guys. Like the video if you don't want to get possessed by the ghost of the 13-month series. Hit the bell of dawn too for notifications, man. Baam just noticing Rachel in the chapter was hilarious and stupid since Baam should already recognize her in the previous chapters. Like, was Baam blind or something? Maybe he was actually locked in on this fight and didn't notice her. But I felt like they look at each other. Now we can find out if he's really off himself. Yes. What's the truth behind V and his death and what happened and stuff? Yeah, this V and Baam thing is very similar to the Red Teresa and Helljo situation to Urek. Urek totally wrecked anything that threatens his friends and freedom. I think in the past, when V betrayed the 13 warriors, he didn't just fight and use underhanded methods. In particular, he murdered a bunch of Traumare's favorite pets to render him unable to battle. The twist will be that V is the reason Traumare is like this. Interesting. V is either really confident in his plan, in his plan is sure of revenge, and or what happened isn't as grim with him, Arlene, and Bam. Or maybe just kind of like Luffy and always in the same mood. Ian, how do you feel about Mew Love? Do you like him like Naya, or do you hate Mew Love? or do you Mule hate him? That was good. I like that. Was clever. Yeah, I don't know why he likes that Mule Love guy so much. When obviously the best character is obviously V. It's always been V. Never has been. It hasn't been. V's always been there since chapter 1. Y'all didn't know. Well, I was trying to regain control of this body and stomp on the horse. What do you say? What did Hollow Ichigo say to stomp on the head of the king? The horse will trample the head of the king. He's over here talking about some Mule Love. I'm vegetarian. I don't even eat chicken. Until Bam is back, I'm Ayan, bro. Naya's got it until Bam is back. Is what I would assume based on his relaxed, amused expression. Is Vam going to kill Traumer? Traumer doesn't seem necessary for the plot. Gustang is. His daughter is sealed. And his ex-wife is still around. I still think you could make a case for both of them still having some type of trickle-down effect in the story, but I would argue Gustang seems to be more elevated. I'm with you on that one. Not gonna lie, I don't see Visa to erect, especially after eating that disconnecting. I could see him smoking Traumer, not being way stronger than Loose, like obviously, and maybe Gustang. I don't think Mazzino's that free, bro. I don't. But I think Mazzino will go all out. If Vam is instantly able to overpower Traumer and Gustang, that would stink so much, dog. But will let me know how much SAU is gonna wank V in the future. Maybe Vam splits and becomes a separate dude, like the Finn Fern dynamic from Adventure Time, or Kami and Piccolo Daimo from Dragon Ball, the Nameless Namekian. I think Blossom is gonna be more involved than Gus if we get to the point of unsealing N. That's actually a good point, Adam. You do have N. He probably likes meal because of their same passion for fried chicken. I'll give Nye credit for this. He's not a fried chicken merchant. He's like Mule Love. He likes spicy and seasoned chicken more. It's a Gus who really likes the fried chicken. But I'm Team PETA. All the animals, I love it. I'm like Android 16. I don't think V can possess Bam for long. He seemed to be struggling to even gain consciousness earlier. And even tells Bam he's just borrowing the body for a bit. Bam and V being at odds will be a theme for a long time. Imagine Bam is gone for a year and Naya has to be Ayan for the foreseeable future. Change the channel name to Ayan Meki Hemmings? I don't even know. Or just backwards, both names backwards. How do I spell my first name backwards, actually? Sorry, I need a second. I'm spelling my real name backwards. I actually already messed up. EYKEEM. Nope. MAYNYAMEKY. Oh yeah, that's crazy. So someone try to pronounce this. This my name, bro. This is my name from now on. Imagine, wait, Gustang dying can also do a lot of stuff for the story, and you don't need him alive for the plot related to his daughter. That would also make Blossom go on the opposite of the family. I'm with you. Actually thinking about it. Blossom is Erasure matters too. Question: how strong is V in Bam's body? Like a bit above Dumas. He has all of Bam's stuff plus his own power, family head level skills. Yeah, my biggest question would be like, I feel like V is probably just as strong as Traumer, Gustang, and whatnot, if not stronger. I'm really not sure about Mazzino. I'm not gonna go that far yet. But does Bam's body limit him from expressing his true strength? Is the question. Will Zahard step down and enter this fight now since V is here? I don't think Zahard wants. I think if Zahard comes, he's coming at a specific moment for a specific reason, for something he specifically saw in the future. A Bam and V split would be more what happened with Kamijo Toma. Actually, that's fair. I mean, if V is a resentment of Shinsu, then Traumer and his necromancy better watch out. Damn, does Ayan like Traumer more than Gustang? PETA merchant? Trauma apologist. I wouldn't call myself a trauma apologist, but he's definitely much cooler than Gustang, and he's not even that weird. I feel like one of the verses. I feel like one of V's purposes was to allow others to climb the tower. If Bam can prove himself worthy, he will just accept death eventually. V hit Bam with the in chain. I don't want to see it, but it'll make me actually LOL if Bam got instantly clapped. That'll actually be hilarious. He's got his ass beated it. He's got his ass beated it off the strength, off rip. That'll kind of be crazy. Also, gotta remember that Bam has the same type of Shinsu as V. That might be because they are father and son, but that does make it suitable for V. You mean Shinsu quality? They both have extremely good tension. They can pack an orb with a lot of power. Maybe we'll see how strong the original is. Like maybe V's orb tension is much better, more cheddar, more redder. I'm really curious about what Rachel has to say about this next chapter. I really think Rachel's the only person other than Loose Like that knows what's going on right now. I'm totally with you. Is Bam even a real person, or was he just like a program that ran until Bam's body was strong enough for V to take over? You have to question what Bam really is and who he really was throughout this entire narrative. After this is all said and done, it's a fair question. And Lizard, how do you feel about Wang Nan's sword being the one that's supposed to kill Bam or V? Or Vam. That's your boy. What you think? Hey, man, Arlene should have just went to the workshop to revive V and Bam, telling you they can do anything. Is it possible that En Zahar was sealed in a labyrinth in the red trash can? Since this place is where they dispose of things they want to forget, En's saving arc must be close. I like the idea that she's in there, but even in there, she's hidden in some different space or whatever, labyrinth. Rachel ain't gonna tell you ish outside of what we already gonna get to know. She ain't said ish so far, whatsoever. I'm not on board with everything, but I'm a sucker for all these hacks and crazy power levels. I feel you, J-Dog. Will be cool if Vam's appearance absolutely terrifies Rachel based on what she knows. I feel like she had a reaction though. Let me go up a little bit. Going up. Well, this is the best I have so far. Was there one earlier? No, that was really it. Okay. Cause you just standing there staring like make a decision, my boy. Make a decision, man. Like goddamn. Okay. When the arc ends with Wagner sneaking Vam from behind and stabbing her with the sword, facts. Like once she realizes what's going on, would be cool. Yeah. Would wonder if Bam have the angel wings like V now. Rachel about to take a knee and say it's been far too long, Master. Yeah, Rachel did say she's afraid of the night. And it wouldn't make sense for that to refer to Bam himself, so she might be afraid of V. I agree. I think that line has more to do with V and whatnot. Because remember, Bam is the chestnut. V is the knight, maybe? Because Bam means knight and chestnut. Haydon said that he sounded tasty. Is it possible that N is the heroine SLU always spoke that hasn't appeared in the story yet? I've actually kind of thought that it's possible that N is the love interest for Bam. Two irregular parents, loneliness, being sealed in a cave or sealed in a labyrinth. They can relate a lot. I don't want them to trauma bond. Like, don't trauma bond, but you get what I'm saying. You're picking up what I'm putting down. Are those blue veins Shinsu reinforcement? I'm not sure. I'll look at it in a second. Oh, Lizard. Wait, I mean, Rachel literally said Bam's purpose is to devour and destroy the tower, so she definitely might have had an idea about Bam being a thing. That's a good idea. Wagner might kill Bam, and then V will fully take over his body from there. Or vice versa. Wagner going to end the arc stabbing Rachel and not Bam. The Rachel hate never stops, eh? It never stops. What the frig, dude? I got a to say, but I don't know how to say it yet. My copium is that Rachel is our heroine. Mine is that it's Elaine. I think the night might be the outside god or some power of his, or some grand spell that Arlene casted inside of Baam. It could be that Arlene's source of power is the outside god, and she summoned him or some. This is insane, yo. I didn't see it coming and happening like this, but I gotta say I'm excited for the next chapter. I am, truly. And Enkidu, I wonder how he will react. Enkidu knows about V, so how will Enkidu react? Or how would V react? Would he recognize Enkidu? Crazy to think about. No, that's a Quincy blood vein. They sometimes have that in these stories where the sorcerers pull power from grand creatures like a god or something. Cthulhu or something. Yeah, something dark. I think the outside god and the outside workshop are connected somehow. I totally agree. Totally. We just need more information. We're just not operating with enough information right now. We're all in that theory, headcanon territory, like you know. I know a lot of you guys feel super validated for how much you thought about the V thing, and I'm super proud for you guys. I can't clap for myself or pat myself on the back. I didn't believe. I wasn't a believer. I wasn't a CVL. I was CBL. Was V just being called when he called Baam a child made for revenge, or was Baam a creation of the outside god for the sole purpose of revenge? I do think he was created for revenge. That's true. But that doesn't mean Baam has to follow the destiny he was created for. Both of your parents could be doctors, and your great-grandparents and grandparents should have been doctors, and they're trying to make you a doctor, and you don't want to be one, even though you have the aptitude and the ability for it. You might want to break the cycle, something different. Maybe he's like, I want to be a rapper. I want to go on SoundCloud. Dad? So, I truly hope that V turned to be a shitty person. I couldn't handle if SCU wanked V in both terms of power and being the ultimate good guy. Why purple eyes, though? I think people think it could be just the colors of Baam and V's eyes combining, or something to do with Arlene. I get why you're saying it, because Loose Like eyes are purple too. I get it. Out of all of the cliffhangers of this arc, would you rank this one? How would you rank this one? Which ones are your favorite? Like Urek and V reveal in the panel, Loose Like pulling up to Urek, etc. The Loose Like ones are crazy. The ship, Loose Like being on it, that was good. Is demonic looking ship. This one's insane. I really liked last week, if we didn't have that extra little tidbit with them being these brats, and it was just Aguero saying that's what a friend really is, that would have been a good cliffhanger. I feel like a couple in the flashback I like, but I can't remember them off the top of my head. Wonder if a cliffhanger tier list is a terrible idea or a good idea. It's not a bad idea, but I'd have to someone would have to do that for me. I don't feel like making that tier list, but I could just talk about my favorite last panels of a chapter in TOG. I could do that, because I've also wanted to do something similar for my favorite first chapters ever. Like Zippy Ziggy might have my favorite first chapter in a manhwa ever. It's hilarious first chapter. Baam is Ichigo, V is Aizen, while Zahard is Yawatch. Yuha bak. How do they say it like they're gonna vomit? Yuha bak. God damn it, man. God damn it. Oh, yeah. So what's everyone's favorite panel this week? What is your favorite piece of dialogue this week? And what is your favorite piece of dialogue? Actually, the wall hike song is a good one, too. That's a great one. My favorite of all time in this series is probably Zahard pulling up in the data floor. When Data Zahad and Baam stopped fighting, and he just pulled up, and it's like, didn't I kill you before? 305? We went insane. We went bonkers. My score for this week, by the way, is a 7. It was, to me, this chapter was very mediocre until the V stuff. I'm giving it a 7. 7.5, the highest I can go. I think the next few chapters will let me know how I feel about this one. This score can go up in retrospect and in hindsight. I think my favorite cliffhanger was the wall hike song showing up the first time. I feel it. I still don't think this is V. I think it's some of the soul of Arlene's dead son. We shall see. Whatever happens, Bam should keep his the purple eyes. You think so? But if that's true, that Dumas, Proust, and Tiara and the other top scripters are Gustang's powers, then it means Gustang beat Trauma Ray effortlessly. If it's I'm not under the impression Gustang really won that fight. I'm more so at a no one won, but Trauma Ray had more HP. But it's possible he wasn't fighting at full strength if his scriptures gimmicks works the same as him reabsorbing his 7 creatures. Favorite dialogue was Kun talking about what a game is. That was cold. Best panel was the side profile of Vam and a dialogue child made for revenge. I rate the beginning of 5 and I rate the ending of 7. Yeah, that was insane. And Pretty Boy Vam a 10. Hidden Floor really had the highest highs. That's so many good moments. SLU seemed to focus on Rachel when V possessed Bam, so it's possible she knows V or at least knows what's going on inside Bam. Mohammed, I think she knows what's going on or has an idea. The Chicken Love Club podcast days, don't gas me. Shout out Google Meets. Yo, those were the days, family. That was 6 years ago. That's crazy. I've been on this journey for 6 years now. Appreciate you guys rocking with me for so long. I do. Hopefully we could really break that 5K barrier, man. I want to get 10K subs so badly. I feel like I've just been not getting it. Rachel was holding a knife when Bam first met her. Maybe she thought brought it because of V. Bam is a cheval de troll. Leviathan, finally, someone I could work with. Leviathan, I'm like, yes, let's kill. I predict next chapter is going to start back up with the Rachel POV reaction to Vam. And maybe a flashback to the first time she's seen something like this in the cave? That's big. When Urek punches Via out of Bam. I need that. His fist seemed to defy logic, so it would be kind of crazy. I do want to say this. I think this chapter is big enough that we need to have a follow-up stream when I want you guys to take some time to really gather your thoughts on what's happening, what will happen, what it means for the story, Bam, the main cast, and all of that minutiae, all the moving parts. We're going to circle back on Twitch and have a conversation about this. Probably going to do my anime stream. I tried to watch my anime on stream, so we'll probably do Daima, Bleach, something else tomorrow. Wednesday is probably going to be the Kubera Top 30, but maybe Thursday. But I do want to follow up this stream because I want to gather my thoughts, reread some things, go back, maybe rewatch that stream where I bring up the stream with all the theories about what's going on with V. And yeah. My favorite panel is actually one of Endorsi. When she was pointing at them, when she's like, yeah, I am a psychopath, so give me the goddamn chess piece. Let me find it. I actually like that. I actually like the pose she's in. So this is my favorite panel. Obviously Vam being the second best one. Favorite piece of dialogue is, you're a child made for revenge, and Aguero saying the game thing. That's a good one, Han. But probably, what are you hesitating for? What is it? What are you waiting for? You are a child made for revenge. This popped me. This popped me. K flashback? I need that. You are a connoisseur of queens looking down, I see. Yeah. Don't get my hopes up about a K flashback, Naya. There's also the possibility outside God is an access outside the tower that some people worship as a god since he's an access. That makes sense. Who is more likely to have a V put inside Bam? Arlene, outside God, FUG? I think Arlene did this. Or Andy, outside God. Imagine if Bam learns how to merge all the things inside him. Yeah, consolidating all of his powers. He'd probably look like an eldritch monster, or maybe that's just the last skill that Bam will learn to become a devouring monster. 5 out of 10. V reveal not saving it. V be like, you're not my son. You are just a tool. I apologize for having to go abruptly the way that I have to go, but I do have to head out. I gotta get some things, and I have to go pick up my favorite person on the planet. But we're gonna follow this up. Stay tuned for tomorrow. You'll get your weekly discussion, and then me on Wednesday focusing on the V thing, the topic of V and what's going on with that. I think I might do a short or a small video speaking about what the hell is happening to Endorsey right now. Is it because of what Trauma Ray did? Is she just hurt? Is it because of what Yura did? Is it are all things true at the same time? But this is important. We need to follow this up. I promise we will follow this up. This is very important. And now I'm feeling this is a great chapter. Nah, I'm gonna do 2 then. I'm gonna holler at some of the people who are in raw fast pass territory. You know what? Let me holler at Ordering Mark. Rising a couple of people, maybe Emilio's too if he's caught up. I'm gonna go and I didn't really respond too much to what they were saying in the group chat, and maybe I could get a discussion going. So it'll be me, maybe Animal, and Ordering Mark, and we'll have a discussion about the V thing in tandem with you guys. That sounds way better than me just coming back and rehashing my own thoughts. I'm gonna get that going for you guys. Like the stream. Check my phone. Oh yeah. Still. that's a good point. Like the stream, imagine V just sacrifices all of Baam powers to feel his blue flames. That'd be crazy. She's pregnant. Well, Gustang still have Wagnan's ring, so it's possible he still needs to be kept alive unless Rachel has it. I feel that. This was an interesting week, all things considered. It truly was. You guys enjoy the rest of your Monday. Stay tuned for tomorrow. The next 2 videos I think you guys are going to really like. Have you guys been enjoying me editing the videos again with footage? Not just me being on camera. I don't always have the time to do that, but I hope you guys have been enjoying me getting back into my editing bag and actually having visuals for you guys. Shout out to New World, The Great Journey, the anime, and some of the other mobile games and trailers for actually having footage I can use that relate to the current content. It's the one thing I wish I had with Kubera, more animated content, so I can not just give you guys slideshows with panels, but hope you guys have been enjoying it. Stay tuned. We'll be back. This was crazy. It's good, like the visuals? All right, thank you. It's nice, yeah. I used to always do that, but I got busy. We saw this coming. The sign of where it was just denial for people not to see the V thing. No, I'm with you. You guys can cook me for this, by the way. Remember, I was anti-V being in Baam. You could cook me. I was wrong. You guys get all the credit for this. I'm not taking none of it. I'm just here reading the story. All right, I'm signing off. Y'all be safe.